What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV, and it's reports coming out that Lonzo Ball is refusing to go to the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's talk about it. We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. We in the building, all right? So Lonzo Ball preferred not to go to the New Orleans Pelicans. He's injured right now, 4 to 6 weeks with an injury. I can't remember exactly what the injury was, but he would prefer not to go to the New Orleans Pelicans, and it sounds like LeVar Ball and they say Lonzo Camp wants to go where he can be the star point guard, and he ain't got another point guard there that can compete with him like Alfred Payton or a combo guard, Drew Holiday. They want him to go somewhere that he can be the ball handler or the primary ball handler to run the show. And New Orleans ain't where they want to be. Now, is this a front because they don't want to go to New Orleans in general? Could be. It's bad for the big baller brand. But I think it's a mixture of both. I think they want Lonzo to be able to show that he can be that guy, handle the ball, and reach his all-star potential. And I think he can still reach his all-star potential. Playing with LeBron is tough. Being a rookie point guard is tough. With the pressure of LA, fighting around your hometown. So it looks like New Orleans really want Lonzo, but the ball camp, big baller brand LeVar Ball really wants Lonzo to go somewhere else where he can be the guy, the primary ball handler. So what they want to do is facilitate a 3-team trade. He don't want to be in New Orleans. I don't know if he will refuse to show up. I don't think he will refuse a paycheck, so he probably won't have no other choice. He don't have a veto or a trade veto clause in his or no trade clause in his contract, so he would have no other choice but just not to show up and play and not get a check. So other than that, man, I understand. Nobody want to go to New Orleans. The owner died. His wife is taking over. It's been a franchise that's been pretty much inept for quite some time. So, it's bad for the big baller brand. He's not with Nike, not with Adidas. And, being in LA and New York is basically the best, media outlets and the best outlets to the fashion world. But if he go to New Orleans, he ain't gonna have a choice. The whole Lakers team gonna be there with him. Lonzo, Kuzma, Zubac, and possibly KCP. You never know. B.I. Brandon Ingram might be there as well. So, it's unfortunate. I like Lonzo to a certain extent. I like his game. I don't really like his dad. But, at the end of the day, what they going to do? At least they express, and hopefully Magic Johnson can do the right thing. LeVar shut up, and he stepped aside for the most part. He said some things about Luke Walton here and there, and about him son LeBron's going to win a championship and all that. But ultimately, I don't think the Lakers are going to look to accommodate Lonzo Ball. Now, this can be troubling for New Orleans. Maybe New Orleans say, okay, we don't want Lonzo. We'll take Brandon Ingram because his daddy already being a problem and distraction. I can see that happening. Then Lonzo probably getting moved to another team. But, where can Lonzo be moved to? Orlando is a perfect spot for Lonzo Ball. DJ Augustine from Texas, salute to the Longhorns, is a glorified backup, okay? He's not a starting point guard. The Lakers could trade Lonzo for Vujovic, and they're going to trade somebody else with the contract. But you could have Vujovic and Anthony Davis, I guess. Or they could just trade Lonzo for a draft pick just to get him off. And you can have Lonzo and Orlando still going to be looking to trade Vujovic because they got the homie from Harlem, Mo Banga, whatever his name is, the big fella. So they actively looking to move him. New York Knicks could be looking for a point guard like Lonzo. So it's a number of teams that could be looking for a young guard like Lonzo Ball that got some assets to trade for him. So we'll see, but I like the Orlando Magic deal. I think that's one of the spots he can go, and we'll see what happens. But he's refusing to trade to New Orleans right now. That's what it sounds like. It's pretty much his daddy, and we'll see what happens. They trying to get to another team and force a 3-team trade. So while Kuzma and other guys could be headed, KCP and Zubac and possibly B.I. Brandon Ingram will be heading to New Orleans. Lonzo ain't trying to go there, but Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you check out our NBA playlist, college sports, NFL, music, entertainment, ton of boxing, a lot of MMA and other sports. We got playlists that categorize our content. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. Also got a Facebook group if you want to reach out to the email. That link's in the description as well. Check out our Patreon as well. All the information is there. Questions, business inquiries, sponsorships, video requests, hit me up on social media or in an email. Once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always there. Or you can just share the videos. And YouTube is no longer letting us auto share to Twitter and Google Plus, so it's a plus that you guys share the videos. Goodfellas Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Y'all know the business is. We gone.